Okay, so welcome, guys. It's Sunday, the 2nd of July. Who can believe that it's actually July? So, for those that don't know me or have never been on Zoom before, it's literally a casual place where we come to share our incredible products, program, business, and launch people's businesses. Every single month, we welcome 20, 30, 60 new people into our business. I've been a part of this for 3 years now. My name's Lauren, for those that don't know me. And I came into this business, I was a personal trainer. Prior to that, I also traveled for a good 5.5 years. I lived abroad. I lived in the US. I lived in the UK. I worked and traveled. I left university after 3.5 years of my degree for a 6-month holiday. And I honestly say it was the best thing I ever did. It was life-changing. But I moved home in 2013. I was 26. I was kind of lost, to be honest. I was just like, what am I going to do? I'd lost a lot of weight. And then I became a personal trainer. And anyone that knows a PT, had one, or is friends with one, or been one before, it is a very time for money job. It is definite dollars for hours. You have to put in a lot of hours before, I guess you're kind of making the income. It's not sustainable, nor is it at all flexible with your time. I was working 2 other jobs, and then I found this business. And to be honest, if I could just make enough money to not have to work weekends, job well done. That's all I wanted to do. And then I guess over the time, it grew into so much more than that so quickly. And then I just fell in love with helping other people create, what they wanted to create from it. So you're going to hear from a few different people tonight, all from different walks of life. I think that's the beauty of this. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, your background, whether you're a doctor with, letters after your name, whether you're a stay-at-home mum, whether, you dropped out of high school or university like I did. Whether you want to travel the world or you just want more time, or whether you want to cover the grocery bill every week or every month, that would be awesome. So we're going to share a little bit about our products and program. If someone has invited you tonight, they love and care about you, they just want you to see what they're up to. We've got 4 people launching their businesses tonight with Mark and Jody. Then we've also got Steph and Michelle. And so you're going to hear a little bit from me, a little bit from them, and some other people. It really is about the stories, I guess, stories of everyday people, that this product and program have helped from a health perspective, which is one avenue where we get to help people, and also help people with their either lifestyle, financial, whatever it might be. I think there's so much more. I guess, to life now, and with social media, just how we go about our day-to-day lives is different. If you have never heard it, one of the biggest corporate companies actually came out and said that, the biggest taxi service is Uber. It does not own a taxi. The biggest real estate company now is an IT company called Airbnb, and it doesn't own a property. So you think about the way the world's changing. We have an opportunity to literally change people's lives and hold no stock, therefore no overheads. Literally, we have a business online that you can do from anywhere, whether it is a plan B and you do it on the side like so many of us do around kids and, other jobs and life commitments, and something you build. Or, it can be a plan B that turns into a plan A, which happened to me. So I guess I'm going to share a little bit about the products first and foremost. So if you've never seen our products, it's called Juice Plus. It's literally fruits and vegetables and berries that have been vine ripened, picked, crushed, juiced, and freeze-dried, put in a vegan soluble capsule. So literally you're harnessing the goodness, the vitamins, the minerals, the phytochemicals of fruits and vegetables. You're extracting the water. When you extract the water, you naturally ferment the sugar out of it. So you're left with the goodness. You're left with all the things that we want from fruits and vegetables that we're just not getting enough of every single day. When I do live events, I like to make it interactive, and who knows how many servings of fruits and vegetables that they need every day. The government tells us 5 and 2. Current research actually tells us 9 to 13, which is quite, a little bit more accurate than 5 and 2. 5 and 2 is achievable for most people, but most people aren't getting that. I think it's something like 3% and under 2% of children get the daily recommended every day, whereas us, getting 9 to 13 is so unachievable with the lifestyles we lead. We eat out of convenience. We're on the go. We're always busy. We're stressed. We're working long hours. We're just not getting enough in. And the stuff that we do get in, the fruits and vegetables, You know, let's be real, they're not being vine ripened. They're picked green, they're gas ripened in a warehouse. They're put on the shelf for God knows how long, and we eat it. And don't get me wrong, I do the best job I can. I go to the organic markets, you know, I cold press juice. I'm eating well, right? Passion, health is a passion of mine. I changed my life through health 5 years ago. But for me, I'm just not here to preach to you about health, because we all do the best job that we can, but it's never good enough, right? We're never getting that in. So Juice Plus comes in and bridges the gap, right? It's not a Band-Aid. It's not a diet. It's not a fad. It's fruits and veggies. We know we need more, and we're just not getting enough good in. So it's a way to bridge the gap. I loved that it was all natural. So that was a big, I guess, step for me, is to read it, and it reads like a nutritional label, right? It reads as ingredients, not break down components of vitamins and minerals, which you would get in a multivitamin. So multivitamins at best, 25, 30, 35 different vitamins and minerals. You think about an apple, pineapple, peaches, plums, cherries, they all hold thousands of vitamins and minerals. So you're getting the variety of 27 different fruits and veggies. Think about all those vitamins and minerals that work in synergy within your body, okay, that work in synergy because of all the colors of the rainbow, okay, because of all the goodness. And multivitamins just don't do that. I think the biggest thing, the difference is, when I used to take a multi, I used to go to the bathroom and you have that bright yellow urine, because it is all of the goodness coming out, being excreted, because your body is not absorbing it, right? Juice Plus, that was my first indication. It never did that because my body recognizes fruits and vegetables. So that is I call that our premium product. Okay, there are capsules. That's your micronutrition, right? That's the key nutrients every single day. So for me, then, who's a mum? I can't see everyone on the screen, but there's lots of mamas out there. I think for mums, the biggest thing is making a lifestyle change for the whole family is sometimes quite hard, right? We sometimes, as women especially, put ourselves last and put your children first and your family first. Whereas with Juice Plus, they understood making a lifestyle change and really understanding kids' health was important, I guess, in the growing, as our kids grow up. There is a statistic out there, as children grow, they're not going to outlive the age of their parents because of the rate of disease is rising. You think about all diseases, it's just dis-ease, as in inflammation in the body, right? And I'm not saying Juice Plus is a cure, and I'm not saying, right, that people are not going to get cancer if they eat well. But a lot of disease in the body can be reduced, inflammation, with good nutrition. Right. And so for me, understanding kids' health was a main priority. For every adult that takes the capsules, a child is sponsored absolutely free as part of the largest kids' health study on the planet, sponsored by Juice Plus. Okay. A company that is over 45 years old, a product that is nearly 30 years old, right? Stood the test of time because it's not a fad, right? It's fruits and vegetables. It's timeless. So for me, I love knowing that kids get theirs absolutely free. It's a chewable form for children for the ages of 4 to 18. They're sponsored free for up to 4 years. Okay, so as long as a paying adult stays on Juice Plus, a child will get theirs for 4 years from the ages of 4 to 18. There is nothing in Juice Plus that no one can't have. Okay. It's safe for breastfeeding. It's safe for, pregnant women. It's safe for, elderly. It's safe for people with disease. The only underlying factor, if you are deathly allergic, anaphylactic allergic to a fruit or vegetable, then maybe you can't have it. But other than that, it's safe for everyone. It's natural. So the kids' chewable version, it's literally 17 different varieties of fruits and vegetables mixed with a tapioca. And it forms a chewable. Kids can take the capsules too. It's totally a parent's choice. And they're sponsored for either from those ages, which is pretty awesome to know that you can make a lifestyle change. And it's literally like buy one, get one free. You can make a lifestyle change as a whole family. And then I always say we're not the catalog company. We don't have millions of different things for millions of different things. We've got two main products. That's our micronutrition through our capsules, and then our macronutrition through our whole food complete powder. So it's called Juice Plus Complete, I always say, for a reason, because it's a complete plant-based blend of proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. So you're getting good carbohydrates from plant-based things like millet and amaranth and quinoa. You're getting amazing plant-based protein from pea protein, rice protein, chickpea powder, and then you've got things in there like pomegranate, spirulina, alfalfa sprouts, pea sprouts, things that you can feed your child and they think it's chocolate milk. And I always say that's a mum win because you're getting really good things into them. So that's our Juice Plus Complete. I always say this meets people where they're at. It is deceiving. It looks like one of those crazy meal replacements, right, that we can buy from the chemist. But when you look at that and look at this, this is a complete blend of plant-based goodness, right? You're filling your body with another blend of around 17 different plants. Whereas a meal replacement, I'm not an advocate of those. But I do say these meet people where they're at. So if you are a breakfast skipper, this is a great choice, which I am, right? Still to this day, I know how important it is. I won't eat it unless it's in a smoothie liquid form. That's why Juice Plus Complete was always a great option for me. If you love, that slump at 3 p.m., then this is a great choice. If you're reaching for the candy bars, or the chocolate or the cookies, in the afternoon, you need that sugar pick-me-up. Juice Plus Complete is a great alternative, healthy option. So they're our products. Our company is backed by 33 independent peer-reviewed studies. Most people love that the science is there, but they truly don't care about it. They care what it's done for other people. And I think it's the stories of, health changing for the better, which is incredible. So for me, I came across Juice Plus, like I said, a little bit over 3 years ago. So it was May 2014. I was diagnosed with adrenal fatigue in 2013. So much so, there was lots of things going on for me. I had burnt myself out completely, and I was, napping all the time. I was always feeling fatigued, bad skin, irregular cycles, all that. Juice Plus came into my life. Within 3 days, I felt more sustained energy. I take the capsules and the complete. More sustained energy. I still have bad days. I still have, low days. It's not like a quick fix, right? It's not a miracle pill, but it is, it does make sense to me. So for me, more energy, sustained energy without the high and low of sugar and caffeine. Within 12 weeks, my skin completely cleared up. If I told you like what my skin used to look like, you'd be, I guess, dumbfounded. Really bad acne down my arms, on my back. My skin was super, a reflection of what was going on the inside. And now the story continues. My hormones are balanced, finally. It's still a managing process, but they are balanced. And I don't have inflammation in my joints. Now, I've gone through a pretty crazy time in the last couple of weeks. I had a bad car accident, and I hurt my back and all sorts of things. And the recovery was ridiculous. Now, I am under, I'm going to chiro and things like that. But the pain was gone within 3 to 4 days. The pain of whiplash and all that good stuff, it was gone. And I don't have inflammation in my joints from training hard. And I've been able to keep training through all that craziness, which is a true reflection of what's going on the inside and my immune system and things like that. But I'm going to hand it over to Naomi. She's going to share a little bit about her story before we hear from the other guys. Gnomes, take yourself off mute and I'll find you. There she is. Hello.
Hey guys. Juice Plus came into my life when I was looking at a business page because the business actually came to me first. I watched an event just like this and was introduced to the products at that point, where I was a bit of a skeptic. I thought, I wasn't a big fruit and veggie eater anyway, but I don't know, I just didn't have much belief that the products were actually going to work for me. So I did have some health issues. I was diagnosed with familial hypercholesterolemia last year. And with the help of healthy eating, which I'd never done before, I was able to get the levels down to about 7.5, which is still pretty high, but I'm happy with that, and so is my cardiologist. So moving forward, I've been on the products for about 3 months now. The first thing I noticed was craving more water, drinking like a fish. It was crazy, but in turn, I think that made me feel better as well because I was more hydrated. I was more active and actually waking up with energy in the morning, wanting to do more. And playing with my daughter, who's, she's really energetic, so that was good. What else? Oh, my hair and nails. My nails are crazy long, so that was fantastic. Also, with the cholesterol, I was getting bad chest pains and stuff like that, which was a real health scare to me. And since being on the products, my chest pains have decreased dramatically. I barely ever get them now, and when I do, my anxiety doesn't go through the roof. So that's been fantastic. What else? They're the benefits for me anyway. And with those results, I was quite happy then to start my daughter on the products too. So she's been taking the chewables for about 2 weeks now, I think. And straight away I noticed her drinking more. She was, she's wanting to snack more. She's eating healthier foods, all of her fruits and veg, and just being more active. I feel like she just gets it. She's, I don't know, getting better with her words and stuff like that. And yeah, she's just happy. So that's been fantastic.
Love it. From a skeptical mum to now giving the product to your daughter. It's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Amazing. Like you can see, everyone's got different results. I think I'm going to hand it over to Mark. He's actually been on the product a while now. I love it. Mark and Sandra, they live together. They're partners and they're in different computers. I love it. So Mark, do you want to share a little bit about what the product's done for you, and I guess why now you're interested in jumping on into the business?
Yeah, sure. Hi guys. I've been on the products now for about 12 months or just over 12 months. So the first things I've noticed is hair, skin and nails. Grey hairs haven't gone, but they're growing nicely. More energy, and immune system's been boosted nicely too. So I work in a large office environment. A lot of people get sick. I find myself not getting sick as much as a lot of other people. I used to have a sort of a nasty rash on my chest that just wouldn't go away. It was there for years. I thought it might have been stress related. I think it was nutrition related. That's gone now, which is great. I can go to the beach and I don't have to wear a rashie to cover it up. So the products are fantastic. I take the fruit, veggies and berries every day, and the shakes as well. What brought me into the business was actually Lauren on a chat session. Invited me in and I had a look and she showed us the business. I gave it to Sandra. I said, here, you do it. And Sandra did do it, and she's doing it well. So I thought, I don't want to spend all my time in my current employment. I want to start having fun like Sandra's having, and working in an environment that I want to be in with people that I want to be with, and with family as well. Obviously, I want to spend more time with my son and our daughter that we're getting soon. So that's just a little bit of the background of why I got into it.
I love it. Thank you so much. And Mark will be too humble to say they're amazing people. They adopt. So when he says they're getting one soon, it's going to be a little while. But I think that's so cool that you guys, you invest so much time into adopting children. And yeah, it's time to spend more time with them, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing. I'm going to hand it over to Jody before we kind of move on a little bit into the business. And she can share a little bit about what she's excited for. I saw her. There she is. There you go, Jody.
Hi, I'm Jody and I'm a mum of two. I came across Juice Plus. I met Sandra. She told me a bit about it and it sounded like something that I wanted to do. I wanted to be more available for my children, pick them up, take them to school and stuff. And I think sometimes it's hard to find employment where you're able to work flexible hours and stuff. And so I was looking for something that I could do at home and also look after my own health and nutrition. And I'm very excited to start with Juice Plus. I get mine tomorrow, so I haven't actually started yet, but I'm excited on where it's going to take me.
Amazing, excited, and I'm excited to see where it takes you. And jumping in the business and the product the same time was me 3 years ago, which is exciting. So good times ahead. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Amazing. So we'll hear from Steph and Michelle, but I just kind of want to jump into the business. You know, I think what's great is everyone has a really different story. You know, what I want to do the business is so different to Mark and so different to Jody. And, you know, everyone's kind of got their own story. And I always say, you know, it's why we want to do it. You know, the how and the what we can teach you, right? But the why is so important. And when you look at, you know, so many people say, oh, it's so different, or it's so left of field of traditional business. And I think the way the world's going, traditional business is, you know, whether you own one, whether you work in one, whether you work in a big corporation, whether you own your own small traditional business, you know, it's all shaped in a structure quite similar to this. Right. So, you know, you've got your CEO at the top, or you might be the CEO or the business owner. Then you've got the ranks down. I always said this was a really limited environment for me. You know, I started in a supermarket at 16. You know, I've worked in different jobs overseas, things like that, smaller, bigger, but it's all shaped like this, you know, board of directors, state managers, area managers, store managers. I always say it's a hierarchy, right? Whether you're in the government, whether you work for the Defence Force, whether you work for Telstra, you know, McDonald's, whatever, they're all shaped in a similar structure to this. I always say, why can, you know, McDonald's be run by 16-year-olds? Because there's literally a manual at every level of hierarchy, and it allows it to work. And I totally get this, and it works, but there's only so much that this person here, starting at the bottom, whether it's the checkout chick, you know, whether it's the waitress at the cafe, right? There's only so much of time, energy, and effort that they can give to be able to work up the ladder. Okay, there is always going to be a cap unless you're willing to buy the CEO out or that they leave. The likelihood of someone down here owning their own business or becoming a CEO of a big business like this is slim to none. I never say none because it could happen, but how much of your time, effort, and energy are you going to do? You know, you're going to work week in and week out. There's only so many hours that we can possibly work without losing time with our family, without not being able to go on those holidays because they get denied, right? This is a limited growth opportunity, right? For me anyway, when I looked at this business, I saw it with no ceiling, right? We have a pinnacle position also, and we have levels, but you can never be demoted. And guess what? If someone here was to get a position or a promotion in our business, then it just shows the other person that, guess what? You can do it too. If I can do it, you can do it, because it's limitless. There's limitless opportunity to come in and own your own virtual franchise, and there's limitless opportunity to grow within it. And the only way you can grow within our business and organization is if you help other people succeed, right? Any one of you can outdo me in this business if you're willing to work harder than me, right? But I got that this business was about helping other people create success. And this was how many people could I jump over, right? How many people could I backstab? How many people did I have to go against to be able to get a promotion? Here, it's how many people can I help get a promotion, get, you know, more income, whatever it is. And this is limitless opportunity. Any one of you can be an NMD within our company because there's no limit. I love that you don't need to know a lot of people. I think so many people go, I don't want to bug my friends and family. You know, I don't know enough people. That was me in the beginning, to be honest. I was like, you know, I'm not a salesperson. And Linda was like, good, right? Because if you're great at sales, it doesn't replicate in this business because it's not about selling. It's about sharing. It's about UTR. Use the products, talk about it, share the results, just like you've heard tonight. How many people do you know that would love to look better, feel better, have some fun, make some money, right? We are all about doing the business, talking about it, sharing the results. Exactly the same as sharing the product. So we're a share and we're a teaching business. So if you came in and you just wanted to be person A, right, and earn the cost of your product and earn a little bit extra on the side, awesome, we can help you do that. We can help you share the product with a few people by literally sharing on social media. When you go to a movie, what do? You tell people about it if you like it, or you tell people that you don't like it, right? What do you do when you go to a restaurant? You recommend the food. What do you do when you find a great hair product? You recommend it. What do you do when you find a great hairdresser? You recommend them. We're literally living in a recommendation world. here it's no different. We recommend a great product based on how it makes us feel. So we can help you share the product. That's what I did in my first 2 weeks, made $800. And then I got, this was a teaching business. So I shared it with Kirsten. I also then went and shared it with Jay, Katrina. I've shared it with Sandra and Mark. For me, it was like 3 to 4 people in the beginning. And I didn't go and hunt down my friends and family. I didn't go and annoy anyone. I shared an opportunity, just like someone's probably shared with you tonight, to come and jump on and have a look at what they're doing. And then Keek shared it with Kelly, and Keeks taught Kelly. I taught Kirsten, and then Kelly went and shared it with Tish, and she taught her. Jay went and shared it with Missy, and then Missy shared it with Deb, and then Deb shared it with Priscilla, and Priscilla went and shared it with Taylor, and it grew. It was never about who I knew. It was about who I could teach. Yeah, so this is a teach-to-teach business, and then it grew from there, right? In 3 years, there's well over 700 people in the team, and it just blows my mind. I never knew 700 people, right? God, I didn't even think I knew 4 to 5. But when people started to see what I was excited for, that I wasn't working 3 jobs anymore, that I was excited about the future, that I was traveling again, right? They're inclined to go, you know what? I want some of that. I don't want to sit in my office desk anymore. I want more holidays. I want more time freedom. And this is a teach-to-teach business. So when you invest in helping and teaching other people, guess what? You're helping them build their business, but they're also helping you build your business. When I saw this and understood this and saw it with my own eyes, the duplication, I guess we always say the power in numbers. Together we can do so much. When I saw this with my own eyes, start and replicate, and it was so simple and so easy. A business is not easy, but it is simple, right? You do have to put in the work, yeah? And it doesn't need to take over your life. It's in stolen moments around what you currently do. But honestly, when you invest in others, then they're invested in also building your business. That was brilliant. Traditional business doesn't work like that. If I went away from my traditional business in personal training, I probably lost clients, right? Because they would go and work with another personal trainer, and I lost clients. No one had my best interest at heart. Whereas in this business, the beauty of it is you're helping others and they're helping you. It's a teach-to-teach business. Before I kind of go into a little bit more about how we get paid and wrap it up, I'm actually going to pass it over to Michelle, and she's going to share a little bit. She's been involved. She's created some awesome success in the last couple of weeks. So I'm actually going to pass it to her, and she can share a little bit about why she got involved.
Hi guys. So before Juice Plus, I was a travel agent, and then since having my 3 kiddies, I've been a stay-at-home mum. I became interested in health and nutrition, so I was studying to be a naturopath, but just due to some industry changes, I've had to put that on the back burner. And then at the beginning of the year, a friend of mine, Marissa's, started giving Juice Plus to her little boy. He'd had tonsillitis about 10 times last year, was hospitalised about 4 times, and he had some sensory food eating issues as well. And I just saw the changes that it made to his health. So I started researching it, as I do, just to make sure that it aligned with my values before I even considered sort of taking it. And Marissa also started the business, and I just saw the passion and the drive that she had for that as well. So after a bit of research, I jumped on board too. My passion is to help people with their health and wellness, and this is the perfect vehicle for me to be able to do that. With my own family, it's helped with their health. I was doing a pretty good job with our nutrition, but the changes that it's made, just with a few little health issues that we had, has been amazing as well. It's just really nice for me to have my own goals again after being a stay-at-home mum for so long. So I'm really, really enjoying that part and being able to contribute financially to my family too. So, yeah, that's my story.
I love that. Thank you for sharing. And
That's
awesome
okay.
for launching your business.
Thanks.
Okay, one last person before I kind of share how much money is on the table, and that is Steph. So I'll unmute Steph, spotlight her, and she can share a little bit.
Hi guys. So I've been a stay-at-home mum with 2 kids for about 2 years. So we kind of struggled a bit financially, and I didn't really want to go back to the 9 to 5 work job and do the daycare run. So I found a business page on Facebook, and I watched a few links, and I really liked what I saw with the success stories as well. And so, yeah, I gave it a shot, and we've been on it for about 2 weeks. So with the business, I've been more confident and positive about life in general. And I love the support team in the business, and I've already made my first promotion. I love the products and the benefits from them as well, because I'm a ingredient reader, so I love the food label. And yeah, so we've been on it for 2 weeks, and my partner, who's suffered from asthma, so he was on the asthma puffer daily. In the last week, he hasn't had to use it at all. So that was really good, and I can't wait to see the results with the kids' chews as well. And yeah, I just love the success stories, and I can't wait to go on holidays without having to ask anybody and buy a house and worry about money. So yeah.
Love it. Such an awesome future ahead, and I'm excited. Already made your first promotion. You're amazing. Well done.
Yeah. Thanks.
Amazing. And what I love more is the community. I think, we don't talk about it enough. So many people, especially mums, definitely I'm not a mum, but I was a nanny for 2.5 years. And I always said I felt like a single mum sometimes. There's I know I got paid for that job, and I love those kids unconditionally, but it was hard sometimes to go out and make friends and actually get out of the house. To be honest, I raised their second child from birth, and I loved him like my own. I definitely adored that child and both of them, but it was hard. And I think having a community and a support network and new friends with like-minded goals, it is super important in life to have that third home. I always say, we have usually our work home, and we have our family home, but it's nice to find that group of people that really inspire you to dream again and think about what if in life. So we have an incredible community, and I love that we have people from literally Sydney and Brisbane. I'm on the Gold Coast, Naomi's in Victoria. People are everywhere. It's crazy, and we get to do business together, which is kind of cool. I guess just wrapping it up, and I think it's always nice to know how we get paid. If anything resonates with you, go and ask more questions. But this is just a little glimpse into how you can create an income from this business. And we get paid 3 ways. So most traditional businesses or jobs, you get paid $1 figure per hour, or you get a wage, or a retainer or something like that. Or if you're in sales, you get a commission. So we get paid 3 ways in our business. We get paid a retail profit. So when we connect the customer to the company puts digits in our bank account for doing that. Okay, we don't hold stock. We don't need to go and off-sell it, anything like that. We literally do not hold any stock. We don't have any liabilities or overheads. All we get to do is share an incredible product with people that are looking for something of what we have. So we get paid a retail profit for that. We get paid a commission. So as we do better in the business, and as we help other people raise up leaders and do that, we get paid a commission for that. We get paid bonuses also. The only time I ever got paid a bonus in my life was when I was a nanny. And I always said, you know what, I probably deserve that come Christmas time. So I got paid a bonus in that. But bonuses are such a thing of the past. Employees just don't have that kind of flexibility and income to be able to do that. I know some people out there still do, and that's awesome. But bonuses is the fun money. I always say this is the now money. So retail profit is kind of that instant money that we get. Commission is something that builds over time. That is that beach money that you can build, really that residual income. And bonuses are, for us girls, the shopping money, if you want it to be that, or the pedicure money, or something fun. We have a culture in our team that we created from the very beginning of bonuses. At least some of it should be spent on yourself. So like I said, we get to levels in our business, SDVF being the first one. Michelle actually is already at SDVF and well on her way. So you get a $400 bonus for when you get there. And because we are a teaching business, right, we do not get money for signing people up. We are not, financially gaining money from doing that. It's not a sign-up club. We literally want to work with people that want something awesome from this. So we get a teaching bonus every time we go and teach someone, help them, coach them, invest time into helping them. We get a teacher bonus. I think that's incredible. And it can be earned over and over again. So every time you go and help someone, you get that bonus also, which is a thank you from the company for teaching other people and helping them. SC or sales coordinators is $600 bonus. Help other people do it. It's also a $600 bonus. SSC or senior sales coordinator is a $1,200 bonus. And again, help other people do it. And this is just the bonuses, right? This is just the fun money. And then QNMD or qualifying national marketing director is a $1,500 bonus. Help people, $1,500. And that first pinnacle position of NMD is a $3,000 bonus. The person that taught you, guess what? They got enough money. They're good. So for me, it took me 2 years on the dot to get to NMD, which is quite crazy. 2 years to create. At NMD, looking at anywhere from 80, 100, 120 whereabouts estimated per annum figure that you're earning per year. Okay, so some people, that's life-changing. For most people, that's life-changing. And to think you can do it on side, part-time, stolen moments is incredible around kids, full-time jobs. There's not many other opportunities that you can do that. And don't get me wrong, I put time and effort into this, but I really saw the vision. I actually left my jobs at SSC, which is quite crazy. But before I kind of wrap it up, I'm going to get Jana to share a little bit about what this has done for her. I introduced it to her a little over a year ago now, and it's pretty much changing her life. So I'm going to find her. There she is.
Bless you. Hi. Thanks, Lars. Hi, thanks for letting me share, girls. So for me, yes, I'm not sure how many months now. It's probably been about 17 when I came across a post that Loz did down here in Victoria, Melbourne. I was actually already looking at the amazing product for my husband, who literally only eats meat and potatoes. So I had a massive gap to bridge in his health, and we like chalk and cheese in our house. So I didn't think the product would do much for me, but I went on it anyway and had massive results, as did the whole family. But when I found this, I was literally working full time. I'd just gone back to work after my second baby. So I'm a mum of two gorgeous boys. And I'd actually transferred from the Department of Defence to Department of Human Services on promotion. So not only was I returning back from maternity leave, but I was also going to a new job with more responsibilities, more commuting, longer hours. My children would be in childcare for 4 full days and 1 day with their grandmother. And then I'd be getting home each night and having to organise dinner, bath, feed and put them to bed. And then the weekend would come around and you'd be playing catch up, doing the washing, prepping meals, trying to catch up with some family, but I never was getting that quality time with my kids. And really quickly into this new job, for the first time I started to really hate it. My health for the first time as well was deteriorating, both mentally and physically. And I just wasn't coping anymore. I wanted to be home with my boys, and I never thought it possible that I would have that opportunity. So when this post came up on a mummy's page, I was super skeptical. I've actually owned a traditional business myself as well. I had that for 3 years. So I wasn't going to jump out of, government employment and then into another role where I'd have to do massive hours to try and make some sort of income for my family. So I had lots of questions for Lauren. Once I realised it was Juice Plus and that the product truly made sense to me, and she answered a few of my questions, I thought, why not? I'll get the product for myself, I'll get it for my husband, get the kids on it. And because I'd been so quiet on social media, and even with my family and friends being so busy, they saw the change in me very quickly, and I was able to share it with some amazing friends and family really soon, and the business grew. And within months I was part-time, and within 10 months I was able to resign. So from January of this year, I've been a stay-at-home mum with my children. Not something I ever had on a vision board, probably didn't actually do a vision board before then. So I get to do kinder duty. I get to have a date day with my son. Like tomorrow is his birthday, and it's a Monday, and we have no plans. Well, we have lots of plans. according to him. I don't know what they are, but you know, previously I wouldn't have got that chance. So I'm getting to have birthdays with them and all these special adventures, and I get to, you know, see my partner a lot more, because it was literally ships in the night. We weren't seeing a great deal either. So the relationships and the community that I've got from this amazing business and the opportunity to be at home with my family is I'm truly blessed for. So I'm really glad I got past that skepticism and asked my questions and said yes, because it has really changed our life, and I can't imagine where I would be if I hadn't have said yes. So thanks, Loz.
Thanks, John. Amazing. And yeah, totally. I'm with everyone on that. I have no idea. I probably would have escaped and gone and lived in another country, because I feel like that was my coping mechanism. I was just like, oh, I'm done with Australia, I'll go. And yeah, for me, you know, I don't know where I would be. Not just, you know, definitely we can work, right? We can work jobs day in, day out, you know, and be fine. And, you know, we just succumb to that's how life is, and that's cool. But I always knew that there was more. I love social media. I think it's an incredible way to stay connected to people and share our thoughts and feelings and, you know, things that we love. And I always say, you know, be inspiring. The world's got enough information. I think it's time we get more inspiration. And I really, truly believe that, you know, this business is the way of the future. There's more and more people joining this industry when you really get past, I guess, the skepticism of what it is, and you really ask the questions and get them answered. It's an incredible industry of like-minded people creating success from every walk of life. You know, you don't need to you know, have huge connections. You don't need to have a university degree. You don't need to know lots of people and you know, go study for years of your life to rack up a HECS debt like I did. And, you know, you have such an incredible opportunity to, you know, whether it is earn a little bit extra a month. You know, the difference between people, you know, eating beans and toast at the end of the month to, you know, eating, I guess, like a normal meal is $500. $500 a month can really change people's lives. It could be go towards rent. It could go towards mortgages. It can go towards car repayments, you know, and help people get by. But then past that, there is a way to thrive. You know, like for me to earn this kind of money, to earn 4 times what I used to earn working 3 jobs, you know, to earn 4 times what I used to earn. And I don't say it to impress you, but to impress upon you. I'm no one special. Right? I'm no one special. I've got a messy bun on top of my head on a Sunday night, and I'm here sharing, you know, an incredible opportunity with people that want more. And for me, ask yourself, what if? It's the best question I ever asked, because I nearly said no to this. I saw it. I thought I was too cool. I was 26. I thought I was too cool. And, you know, I thought I knew it all. And I just thought to get ahead in life, you had to work hard, and this seemed too good to be true. So I was just like, no, I'll keep doing this. And I'm so glad I asked questions and got them answered, and honestly put one foot in front of the other and one step at a time, and really understood what this was and saw the magic that it could create. For me, it's not, I always say, it's not the fancy cars, it's not the mansion by the beach, but don't worry, that will come. It's time. It's time to make memories. You know, you look at how the world is going these days, you don't know when you'll get another tomorrow until that tomorrow's gone. And I don't mean to sound morbid at all, but you don't understand. Life is so short, right? And we take so much for granted. And so for me, I really look at this as time to make memories, to have magic moments with the kids, to go on holidays, to travel the world, and to have the, you know, financial security, yes, but the time freedom to do that is endless. If you really ask yourself what if and jump in with both feet and treat this like a business, it will pay you like a business. Not straight away. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It takes time to build, but I promise you there becomes a point where you look at this and you're like, oh my goodness, right? What it can create is incredible. So ask questions, go back to that person that invited you, ask loads of questions, and all I can help for you is that you do ask yourself what if. And if this isn't for you, that's cool too, right? We're only here to help those that are really looking for something. So massive love from me to all those people that shared and launched their business. Incredible effort. I know how scary that can be. And for all those people that shared, thank you for sharing your stories. It's always awesome to hear what it's done for other people. So I shall love you and leave you. We have events like these all week. So if you want to see it again, just reach out and see when the next one's on. We do live events, Zoom events. We do lots of events, but get those questions answered. See you later.